Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. We're still working on our phone. Oh my goodness, we already have somebody. So we're still working to see if we can get this phone working live outside. Bear with me. We're sitting outside. We're trying to work on this. Okay, we had somebody, they're gone. So that was interesting. We had one person, they left, they got tired of us. Now, I don't know if we're live. And that's what the test is. Gary, don't be rude and read.
I'm trying to
I
say.
know.
I'm trying to get this set up.
We got a thumbs up, so we're live.
Okay.
We'll see how long this lasts for. Do you realize I've tried this 10 times? I don't know if I want glasses or not. Oh my goodness, they're putting the chats on the side where I cannot read them. Does that make any sense? Let me see if I can get it. No. So I cannot read your chats because they put them sideways, but I'm gonna say thank you. Let me ask you a question. You're gonna have to help me out because we're working on this. What direction is the picture? Is it long or is it up and down? Because I see it long, but it didn't want to change. Thank you, TR61. Tell me what direction our picture's in. Your device is turned sideways. Oh, gosh. This is not gonna work. I'm tired. I've been on the phone with Apple. They even called me back Saturday. It's not Apple. YouTube is still working on it, but at least I'm live. So you're telling me you want me this way? Is that better? I'm waiting to see if somebody says something. So I can't rotate. You are looking at the ground. So they see something we don't. And it's gone. Orientation is locked. I think we just got locked out. Report a problem. I can't report a problem. I am tired of this. I don't know if we're still live, but here's the problem. This is a big problem. I'm taking this off. I can't sign off with, I guess I can turn, all right. Well, now phone is in hand. This is not working. This is not working at all. Oh my goodness, everybody, hello. I can't run through all this. So this is the right way. This is not the way I want it. So I'm not very pleased. Let's put it that way. I have been on the phone with Apple, no joke, last Friday, 2 hours and 40 minutes with 4 people. Then they called me back Saturday morning and they informed me that it's not them. It's something either in my phone, which just so happens is odd because it would be in my tablet too. And they're done with me. They did help me. They did help me so much. Let me tell you that. It's YouTube that's giving me a problem. So let me see if and then I'll explain what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're not sideways anymore, but now I got to hold the phone. Organic intelligence. Hello. They see me. Lala Venture, it's me. Michelle, Michelle. One is TR61. I said hello. I already said Chris and Christina, up and down. Yeah, but see, that's not the way I see it on the phone. That's what's bugging me. How do you see it, Gary? You're on the phone.
I can't even find it. It's not.
Well, then they're better than you. Jim,
Well,
Debbie, Cindy, hello. Everybody sees this is the way it's supposed to be. Perfect. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Okay, if I'm missing anybody, I am sorry. Lizla Figueroa, I think I have that right, I hope. Hello, thumbs up. Don't give me a thumbs up on this. This is not right. This is not the way I want it. Okay. Hi, Sherry, Diane, R.A., Karen. Well, I can put it on the stand sideways, I guess. Maybe just a new, it would be, if it was that easy, I haven't done a complete reset. The problem is I go live, it shuts me off. I go live, it shuts me off. There's a lot more to this. But anyways, I can go live. Like I said, YouTube emailed me, I think it was Saturday. And they said, well, why don't you just do it in the house on the computer? Well, that's nice. I want to do it out in the garden, and they're still working on it. Here's the thing. They don't know that I can even do this. They think I can't go live. I did a little something, so I don't want to get into that. But the problem is, even though I did something to go live, I know I'm in portrait. It won't change. It's not doing what I want. So I got it working halfway, and I don't know how to fix that. I only got it working part way. So there's kind of like a block on live, but like I said, they don't know that I did something. Anthony, good morning. Is it morning? It's not morning. I think we're afternoon right now. We'd like to see hummingbirds. There's no hummingbirds where I'm sitting. I'll do it in the house next time, and I will do it. I can do it live in the house with the hummingbirds. That I can do, but I can't. I want to go outside. Barbara, see, I read what happened, and they took you off, and you had to go back on. I don't know. And then Journey 2, yeah, I don't know. I know that they're changing their system. When I go on, it's all brand new, even on the computer. Hi, Jim. He's laughing. This is not the way I want it. I didn't want to sit and have to hold a phone up in the air. Rochester, that's right. It's 5:40. I got to go do hummingbirds. I can't do the hummingbird feeders today because they're back there, and if I move, I'll end up losing you. I'm thinking. Here, look at Gary.
Yeah, I can't get it on my phone.
Really?
No.
Here, you can hold this and say, don't push buttons or you'll shut them off. Or you want to skip it?
I'm gonna try to skip this because it's just not.
Why can't you go? You can't go to YouTube.
Yep.
And then what happens when you go to us?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I can't get on. Well, we're on, but we're not on in the way that makes me happy. We're in Southern California. We're gonna. Me and my wife want to see you. Oh, we're in Southern California. I am not giving up on this. Look at this. I have gotten this far that YouTube thinks that the phone won't go live at all. So I kind of went into the system and did a little weird stuff to it. So I got it going live, but it won't cooperate with everything I want it to do. That's why I said I tried it like 10 times and it kept cutting off. And then it worked. And when you're supposed to rotate, I did, and it wouldn't rotate. Not to say I won't try it again. See, I can turn you around. I think I can turn you around. See, I can turn you around. Look at that. But I can't turn the camera around. I am still thinking how to do this. What's on the corner? Oh, terrible things. Okay, we don't want to do this. All right. Oh, the sky is so pretty. Look at the sky. All right. I have to think about this. Do you have anything to say?
No, I can't log on.
No, I'm not doing. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, but I'm determined to get this working, and I don't know how to do that. I can't carry a desktop around with me. Gary, you're a silent man.
Yeah, I have nothing.
He has nothing to say.
No, I have no input.
Okay, so the chats are still there. That's good. I don't know.
Let's see.
The live is showing. She sees it on the channel. You just didn't open it.
No, I can't get to the. When I go to live,
Yeah.
I get a dozen live news.
Oh, because you're not logged in.
Logged in.
I'm not logged in on that phone either.
But the other day I got it, so it depends on what they want to show me.
Okay. Gotta fly. I gotta figure this out. I might be able to walk around a little bit. I mean, let's walk around a little bit, and
that might be worthwhile.
yeah, we'll try to walk around. But I really didn't want to hold the camera because it shakes. But I don't know if I can pinch it in. Let's turn you around. Let's walk over here. Let's see. Might as well I'll go to the Rainbow Garden, which I haven't put enough time in yet to. Let's see how this. I just didn't want to go up and down. It's the wrong format. Let's see. There's my fountain. I love my fountains. Oh, I would like to do a live garden tour if I can get this thing right. That's a bucket. This is a block of cement. Isn't that cool? I made it in a milk carton. And it came out really, really cool. Oh, the figs are wonderful on that. I know. The figs are so, what a pure luck that I would grow something from seed that actually tastes good, because it's really, uh-oh, a bird got this one. Where is it? I can't even see it.
I'm going to say
there it is.
House finch.
House finch? Oh, they've been eaten away. And then here's my jig that I've done of watermelon. There's a lot of watermelon on here I saw. There's one there. And then there's a big one back there. Oh, you should see what I built. Oh, I'll show you what I built. Let's walk over here to my mess. Look at this. That's what I built. Wonder if there's a way to fix I cannot adjust the camera either. I built this. And you're going, she's really crazy. I built this, and this is going to go when I'm done in here. And this is going to be to compost in place so I can take kitchen scraps. I've got it all figured out. Here, hold that, and then you can put it down for me. And then this is one of those dollar watermelon. Oh, this is, oh my gosh, I went brain dead. The hummingbird feeders, those dollar ones, and so parts of it broke, so I cut the top off. I don't need a drain hole. It's going to go in there. I'm going to put a plant in there, something simple and small. And so I can water the plant. It will water the leaves and different things, and then that's going to go in there. So that's going in there because these watermelon, there are 4. Yeah, well, you can take that one out. I could remove the mustard. I'm not sure yet you like the mustard.
Yep.
Look at that. Be careful with my plants. Yeah, and I'm going to kind of dig it in a little bit, and then it's going to be left there. I hope to get that today. You can just put that in the blue tub for now. And then it will feed these plants, because there's no way they're going to be able to continue to grow in an 18-gallon tote 4 full-grown watermelon plants. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, somebody's telling me, Paula, it doesn't work. Oh, yeah, I can't. Believe you me, I am not happy about this. The only thing I'm really happy with is I'm live. Because YouTube said, we don't know why you can't go live on the phone, on any wireless system. So let them work on it while I work on it too. Remember the old story on how I fixed the phone myself by taking it apart and redoing it? Well, that's kind of what I did with this. And they have no idea, YouTube. I think that is absolutely funny. Here is a Korean melon. This plant I planted months ago, and I was going to almost pull it out and start over, and it just took off. So that's really good. So that's a Korean melon. Then this is all broccoli, and boy, do I have a lot of broccoli started in the house. So we've got broccoli. I didn't pick it all in time, but it doesn't matter. I picked some yesterday. So I've got broccoli in there. I got broccoli. Oh, I should do a rainbow garden tour. And then I've got broccoli there. And then in here, I've got a tomato plant. It's not really doing good. Oh, well, no, let's not say that, because I see it's now growing tomatoes. So I probably should maybe dig some leaves in there or something. And this is that old squash plant. I don't know if it's done yet, but if it doesn't make a comeback. Some of them no, it's making a comeback. Oh, it's got zucchini on it. See, this is the way I do garden tours with you guys. You go, what is she staged it? No, I can't even get you in here. Anyways, take my word for it. There's a zucchini. I can't see the camera. There it is. There's a zucchini right here. And there is a zucchini on it. So I will be leaving that. Well, I'm just going to feed the compost tea I've got. And the strawberries, you know, I'll tell you, these tiers are too small. And that's why they're turning yellow. Because the plants got massive in there. And they really do need more room. I'm thinking of going maybe totes. So you got a dragonfly flying around my head. We get a lot of strawberries, but they're too small, and the plants want more. So let's see. So what's going on here? So I got the old zucchini plant making a comeback with tomatoes. You can point to a tomato, Gary. I think I'm holding the camera wrong. Okay. So we got tomatoes on this. There's more on the other side. I picked a big one. And that's it. What else is going on here? This is the pepper plant from seed. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
The black cobra.
Yes. I'm not reading any of the chats.
They're black right now, green to black.
Free is always good. Yeah, that is fantastic because I didn't plant that. It came up on the side and I found it and I put it in. It's in a pot. You know how I layer my totes. So that, you can't even see it. It's in a pot. There's a pot there. And that's in a pot. And then I've got I see more Korean melon. So I've got another Korean melon in there. And I took this from your garden when I walked down once.
Nice.
Yeah, this is a pepino cutting that took off. I think there were 3 cuttings in there. And I believe 2 made it. How many made it? You can see better than me. 1 or 2?
There's 1.
1, so 1 made it. I just came up from your garden. I just stuck it in there. But that one plant is massive already. Let's see if I can see. Tommy's Homestead Garden says hello. Janet, already I said hello if I didn't. Hello. Paula, hello. Again, anybody that's coming in right now has to understand that I'm lucky to even be live at all because the phone will not go live outside. Let's see, I can't turn, here, you wanna see me turn the phone sideways? Shoot. People are saying, turn it sideways. And it locks up on me, so I can't. I don't know what you see, but as soon as I do that, it says orientation is locked, rotate device back. And I did have it right. So that night when I went live and it was wrong, was not my fault. I had rotated it, but it rotated back. Let's see, so we've got the watermelon in here, 4 plants. I would recommend to do 1 plant when you're doing watermelon or squash with some other stuff growing. Oh, there's another watermelon over there too. There's a whole bunch on here I saw, right by your hand. Keep going down.
Oh, yeah, under here.
Yeah, they're all over. I keep looking, they're like I said, they're all over. And then the rabbit chewed this that got on the ground. And it forced this little watermelon to take off, which is a good thing. So they're just all over the place. And then here, I really haven't done anything else in here. There's celery. This is all lettuce, and I'm starting to plant lettuce. And then more broccoli. This is kind of an experiment because this is really walking onions with your asparagus. That one plant you didn't get, and I planted it. So we'll see what happens. This is what you don't do. That was 100 tomato plants. I'm getting a lot of tomatoes, but that's not the way you do it. And this is the Roselle Red, or Red Roselle. Isn't that beautiful? How's the picture? Is the picture clear? Let's see. You prefer vertical rather than horizontal? You know what? Maybe if I had a choice, I would do that too. But the idea that I don't have a choice is what really is getting to me. Lorena says hello. Karen, it's clear. Okay, so we got a good picture, just not in the direction of which I want. Karen can't say any longer. She wanted to say hi. Hi, Karen, if you're still there. Like I said, this is mainly a test. Paula, if I missed you, hello. Happy camper. That's what I want to do. Happy camper forever. Hello. Trying to go through Susan, Lowell. And I think I got organic intelligence early. I don't know. This is not what I wanted. I haven't gotten to this yet. You know, I'll tell you, I worked on a video yesterday. An 8-minute video took me like 6 hours to put together. That's why I'm not spending as much time out here. So, but all in all, I'm going to probably duct tape this and flip it around against the wall, and that will hold it. So I'll get some more life out of that. Going to get all those set up. The only reason they're not set up is I want to pull the soil out that's in there and load all of these big ones with a bunch of tree branches. You've been cutting trees, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, I want that all loaded in all these, so don't do anything bad.
I've got a trash can with it in there.
Oh, good, because that's where I want to put in there, and then the soil back on top. This has been doing fantastic. Look at the tomatoes on here, and we keep picking them. They're so good. Oh, see, it came off of my hand. These are really, really nice tomatoes. You don't pick them when they're black. You pick them when they're just starting to turn red, and they're just laid in there. They're in a pot. So you got the tomatoes in a pot and then the little squash plant on the bottom. So everything is layered. This is how I grow tomatoes. And if I don't keep a record of it, then I have no idea what's growing. And now I'm eating a tomato. That's why I have things growing all over, because I walk around and squish the seeds in and I keep going. And this is done really good. I'm really happy with this. I would like to see the same thing built there. Leave that the way it is. I don't know. I can change my mind. What do you think, Gary?
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
Watermelon here.
I don't know if that watermelon's going to make it.
You've got tomatillos.
The watermelon plant is really old. It was planted back in April and it's struggling. If it makes it, it makes it, but it's just too much in here because we've got the, what do you call it? The cucumbers in there. You got the tomatillo that came up on its own, and it's massive, that plant, which is really probably sucking the life out of the soil for itself. And the walking onions I don't worry about. So it's fine. I don't want to disrupt the tomatillos because they're doing really, really well. And since it's self-planted, something's eating them. But since it's self-planted, I want to just leave it alone. They're all over. Look how you're loaded with tomatillos. Looks like it might be a green variety. And then the tomatoes are doing it. So this is good enough. This is fine for me. Let's go down here. So I haven't done anything here yet. Oh. And then you got this. Do I compost it? Do you see what this is? You all know what this is. You've seen it on the garden tour. These are papaya trees, papaya plants. And I do want to see if I can find the place for them. Not in there. And then, of course, I've got the squash I've started. I planted some cucumbers. We'll see if it's not too late in the season. There they are. I've got 3 cucumbers there. And then the squash, I didn't plant this top squash. That was in my compost in place, just kitchen scraps. So I'm going to see what happens, and I've been pulling them out, composting them. The nicest one is going to survive. And then the same thing in there, there's 1 or 2 that I didn't plant. Those I didn't plant either. So the strongest will survive. Eggplant, nothing new. We already picked all the eggplant. I haven't even got to this either.
Not all.
I didn't pick all the eggplant? Oh. Eat fried chicken tonight. Pick it and I'll slice it up and fry it. You need to be careful. They have spikes and boy, do they bite. They're like thorn. You want a cutter? They're like a rope.
Yeah, I should get the cutter.
Yeah, get the cutters, but they do bring it in. You got peppers down there too. Wait a minute. Gary? Did you see that? I didn't see this one. Ouch. Okay. Oh, I got another one. Look at that. They have on the cap, no joke, they've got thorns. There's a new one. Yeah, take them both because I can't eat them. I'm hoping you can see because the screen got really dark on me. I can't eat them unless I salt them. So I have to slice them, salt them, let the water come out, their natural water come out, then wash it, dry it, and then I can eat it. Don't ask. I don't know. And it's yeah, that is good. So it's better I get those off so they'll keep growing. I've got peppers down there too. More peppers here. Oh, you got a, oh no, we don't like fruit beetles. Yuck. And Malvar spinach growing up. All right. I should go back and get my stuff done. I want to make fried chicken tonight. I'll make eggplant. See, I haven't gotten to anything. I think I'm going to plant some potatoes in there because that's all done. That was lettuce. So I've been taking the lettuce out little by little. So that's done. And that just has stuff from the pepper tree up there. Oh, so that's nothing. And then what else do I have here? Nothing. This has come up on its own. I did not have Malabar spinach in there last year. But it looks so nice, I might leave it. This is droopy because we're hot right now. It will come up later. This is that Goliath tomato. I can't even see if there's any chance. See, there's one left back there, but the branches, I didn't get it off. This one, this is a determinate. So it throws a whole bunch of tomatoes, and then it looks like it's dying. Oh, there is still a green one on there. And then it just starts up again, which is really cool. Strawberries. Trying to think, I think there is a strawberry on here. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so there's strawberries there. And then here I've got lettuce I just started. I literally am just got a few started. I don't know what you can see. I'm putting this on top to not let the birds, I should have put tulle, but I got lazy and that was there. And then I've got my compost tea. No, I just took some lettuce seeds from there and just threw it over there. That's best. basically, I've got an eggplant I did not take off, so turn yellow. That's it. I'm just slightly disappointed because I still thought I got everything hacked and right, and I didn't. So back to the drawing board to see why I cannot flip the camera and go into the sideways. Like I said, YouTube will be surprised that I even got to go live outside, but this is not a way to do a garden tour. Oh well. You'll have to go eat some more ice cream so I can make another hummingbird feeder. All right, I'm going to go back in the shade and say goodbye because I can't read the screen. The sun is just beating on it. There is no way I can see the screen. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go this way. That'll be nice when it's set up. That I may do in the winter. I'm in no hurry. Look, isn't this gorgeous? Here's the problem. I'm holding the phone and the screen is so dark with the sun beating on it. I'm hoping you can see that. That is my next project. That's a 2-system setup. And then of course that's the potato mint. And that's basically it. Can't think of anything else. I'm going to sit down and say goodbye. And come back and try another test. Okay, let me see if there's anything else to say. S. Popat, hello. Oh, thanking us on the advice for making gardening fun. Everybody should garden a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. Let's see, so hot in North Carolina. I can imagine. I'm so sorry. Well, it should cool down pretty soon. Andy's from Ventura County. Jacqueline, hello. Becky, Gurney, let's see. I think I got Tommy earlier. If I didn't, hello. Smitty from Homestead. KY Cat Rescue. Fairy tale eggplant. They taste wonderful. Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Jacqueline Ann. I have 10 different projects. And I would like to get finished myself. Oh, I have too many projects. Cashfia? Cashfia. Hello. If I said it wrong, sorry. DC. She has a place for the papayas. I don't know what I'm going to do with those. I've got more papayas coming up in my squash in my other garden, too. It's growing in my squash. Andre Brown, Jimmy K, and Karen and C. Hawkins. Let's see, what else? Okay, if I missed anybody, Janet, Jacqueline, Ann, Paula, I said Paula earlier. Dana, Morgan, hi. Like I said, I know I missed so many. Okay, I'm turning this around. Okay. You're still trying to go live?
Yep. I can't find it.
You can't, well, at least I know I'm live. So we're talking to somebody. So we'll have eggplant tonight. So I'm going to fry up the eggplant with some fried chicken and try to figure out, everything looks good. It tells me to rotate the camera at the right time. I do, and then it locks in sideways. Like I said, it took me 10 times to even go live because as soon as I went to go live, it shut down on me. So I was determined to try. I don't know. I'm not at a loss yet. I have to figure this out. Anyways, you want to say something? Ask Gary a question. No. No, Journey, all I did, and I did it. No, I didn't do it because it's still, look, I want to go this way. See? And then the screen goes off. Your orientation is locked. Well, it was supposed to be locked the other way. And it won't. It's almost like it wants me. Hi, Becky. It's almost like it wants me to do a short.
Well, this is the phone view, isn't it?
This is the shorts view.
Shorts view.
Yeah. I'll have to keep trying. I'll try a couple times and see if I can do it unlisted or private and keep going until I figure out what I need to do. Like I said, YouTube thinks I can't go live at all. So they're working on it. They say they're working on it. I asked somebody to call me, but nobody's done that. They just keep chatting with me online and literally hours hours. I did it from the phone for an hour, and then on the computer, it's been a few hours. And it's not Apple. It's not Apple. So I don't know what it is. Anyways, what's going on? I need to do a garden tour. What do you want to see in Gary's garden? I want to see Gary's garden. I haven't been down your garden for quite a few days. Thank you. Dee loves our gardens. Gary, how, oh, don't go off, don't go off. Gary, it says, okay, I lost it. How grows the bananas these days? You don't have any bananas right now, do you? Or do you?
No, I've got a couple of bananas that are set fruit.
Oh, cool.
My manzanos, which have a slight apple flavour, they've got fruit. I haven't had fruit on those for a while. And the other ones, I can't think what we have all the time. Can't think of the Goldfinger. The Goldfingers have got fruit on them. So it'll be about a month, I suppose, before we get more bananas.
Oh, Barbara has small mice making nurseries in several of her large planted pots. That's why I like the chairs, because the mice, and I haven't had a rat problem, get into the chairs. Now, I bet you don't have them on chairs. As far as getting rid of them, I don't know. I have a mouse in the house. My dogs don't even care. It runs across and comes in the kitchen to sit and look at me. Oh. Hopefully it's going to find its way out soon. Usually goes under the garage door and disappears. So how can she get rid of the mice in her? Depends on how you want to do it, humanely, or you really could. You can't. I don't know. They've already set up nurseries. You said. Let me go back and see that. I lost it. You're going to have to work with your mice. Do a Martha Stewart thing.
What's that?
Martha Stewart loves her mice. She said her house, she has mice all over, and she said she lives in a wooded area, and she doesn't mind the mice. But I draw the line, I don't want them in the house. So.
I know right now I've got a dusky-footed wood rat, or a pack rat, coming in and harvesting my potato mint. Because when they take the leaves, they lay it out neatly so it'll dry.
Oh,
and then they'll take it back to their nest to store for winter. So I've got one
oh my
of those.
gosh, MK, $19, $19.99 super chat. Thank you. You know where that's going, hummingbird food. Oh my gosh, thank you, thank you. You should do a video. I know we did it a while ago on the wood rats, because the one thing about wood rats is I just got to do this way. They're native. I wonder if I can put you in the stand for a minute. I couldn't. Oh, yeah. They're native, so they're much different than the European rats. I don't think this is going to work either. I'm trying. Let's see. Where are the buttons? Sorry about this. If I lose you, sorry. I'm doing this wrong. Hold on. Okay, I could do this before. I can't do this one-handed. Okay, there we go. Now I don't have to hold it. It's in the stand. I'm not pushing any buttons or doing anything weird, so no. Okay. The what'd you call them? The pack rats.
Pack rats, yeah.
Okay. They get into my garden and they go through my kale and they do the same thing. They gnaw them off and then they lay them out. Really strange. They will actually lay them out, and like you said, they let them dry.
Let them dry, and then they store them in their pantries that are in their nests for winter. Right now they're up in the trees. There's a big nest over there I noticed this morning when I was walking.
Oh, it's still there. Lovely. Yeah, they do. The damage they do is they gnaw off the best parts of the the kale, and then they keep them. They kind of dry them because they like it dehydrated. It's hot. And then they pack them up for winter.
Yeah, but they're territorial.
Oh, that's right.
So they tend to keep the introduced rats away.
That's true. And that's a good thing, I guess.
And if you get used to looking for damage on your plants, you'll recognize the difference.
Steel wool. Okay, good. Somebody's got suggestions, and that's really good. You should always suggest, I would say with everybody, and feel free to come on when people ask hummingbird questions or questions on totes. Go ahead and give your opinion, because that's absolutely perfect, because everybody's got different ways of doing it that really is better. Oh, that's them working on the house. I thought it was that woodpecker again. So at least they do keep the other rats out somewhat. I see things flying around all over. Oh, well, I didn't do what I wanted. We do not have any cats anymore around the property, be it ours or anybody else, because we have a massive amount of coyotes, and they've wiped out a lot of stuff, the coyotes. They've wiped out the roadrunners. The raccoons have moved out. They go after the skunks, but Gary and I like skunks, so you put a lot of places where they can hide. And what else have they've wiped out? I think they've wiped out a lot of bobcats by getting the kittens.
Yeah, we rarely see a lot of bobcats, raccoons, possums, which are introduced. Anything that basically that lives on the ground.
I'm trying to see
pretty
what
much gone. And
Dasha's. Okay.
Outdoor cats. Our neighbours don't have outdoor cats anymore.
And there's no more outdoor cat. When I first moved here, there was tons of outdoor cats. Okay, it went by real quick. I think your name was Dash. Like I said, there's a whole bunch here. They asked about, I can't find it now, wood chips, grass clippings. You can break all that down. Peppermint oil. Try whatever it takes. You never know. Okay, it is dock ash. Okay. Means hope.
Is it Takish?
Dakish means hope. Could be. No, it's Dochas.
Okay.
And it means hope. I like that. Okay, you were asking a question. Okay, are grass and weed clippings good to use for compost? Oh yeah, I do. You answer the question.
If you get it before it goes to seed, you can use it in cold compost. If it goes to seed, I would hot compost it.
Oh, but not Bermuda.
Not Bermuda. Unless you could also put it in compost tea. That's another way.
That's true. Once you rot it down, it's not going to grow anymore. But Bermuda that comes out of like horse hay and stuff. That stuff you can't, it's so hard to get rid of. Yeah, you can only have cats. Hobby can only have cats indoors. I use compressed wood pellets as litter and spread it around my fences. Oh, don't do that. Okay. Yikes, it's seedy. Yeah, you got to be careful with a lot of different stuff. You can talk, Gary, as I look through. Okay, it's do. Oh, you're really good at. I'm really good at butchering names. Do, D-O, and then C-H-A-S. Ducash? Church. Okay, we're. Oh, ah! I tried to flip a fly out of the way.
I was trying to find my reading glasses.
I had a fly in my. No, it's too dark. I don't know why the screen got really dark, and if I try to change it now, who knows what's going to happen. It's probably an adjustment on my phone, even though I have it shut off. Do you have chickens?
Duchess Pronto. Hang on, no, Dochas Pronto.
Okay, and let's see. Love all the videos, tips, and tricks, Suzanne. Thank you. Sometimes I really have no idea what I'm going to do. I literally come out here and I just go for it. So I thought it was going to be easy to get a new phone, be able to do my thoughts, and just upload. What?
No,
Oh, and then just upload the video. No, nothing. No editing on some things, but it's not working out that good. So I've got to figure this out. Let's see. But I'm spontaneous, so you never know what I'm going to talk about. It's usually something pops in my head and I just run for it. Let's see, Robbie, I tried your compost tea and my cucumbers They were dying, and it's brought them back to life. It can do that many times. I love that. It's done that with some of my squash. I thought I was going to pull them out. I did the compost tea, started pouring it, and then boom, they took off. A lot of times I don't need compost tea in the beginning because of the way I do my totes, and they've got so much in there already. But as the plant is getting bigger and the fruit is growing, it's pulling so much nutrients at that point because it gets a massive root system. And when you pour the compost tea in, it really gives it a big boost and it really takes off. That's why I've got to do the watermelon that way, because I don't think even compost tea will keep those 4 plants going in the way I want them to grow. So we'll see. Let's see what else. Our 15 minutes turned into 40, Gary. We're going to come on for 15. Don't use weed and grass for composting. Okay, that's Andre. You can if you rot it, like Gary said. But if you are in doubt, don't use anything. If you're in doubt or you don't want to, or you have a really bad weed, definitely don't do that. So I don't use Bermuda, and I don't compost mint. I've had mint, if you put it on the bottom, grow out of the bottom holes. And then the problem with mint, though mint is okay, it gets a massive root system and it will take away from the other plants. So I don't compost mint. I actually will throw it away many times. Looking forward to the next garden tour. I wish I could do it live. I'm not doing it live up and down. But yes, that's coming. There's not a whole lot. I mean, I guess there is a lot going on. I want to do a garden tour in Gary's garden. I've got the camera on you.
Okay.
What glasses are those?
These are my reading glasses, so I can read the screen.
For the 99, those are, those are 99-cent store glasses.
Okay. Well,
I know, I haven't gone to the 99-cent store for a while. My eyesight changed, so they're not working as well as they used to for me. They work, but sitting in the house this past year and a half and on the computer even more than usual, I've got one eye that sees perfect far and one eye that sees perfect clear, so close. So I'm gonna have to go get glasses. After all these years, I'm gonna need glasses. The plastic bottle around my onions are keeping the cutworms off. Yes, that will work really, really good. Food containers cut, and you put that around. Robbie, okay, I already read that one. Okay, we're still working on, you be careful what I'm gonna say on, pronounced as dough chaz. Accent on dough.
Yep.
Gary's really good at names. He likes to make sure he's got everybody's name right, and he remembers everybody's name. He doesn't know my name. He doesn't know who I am. He really doesn't. I think in all the years we've been married, I've heard, oh my goodness, a $5 super chat. I missed that from Susan. Thank you, Susan. I always kid Gary, he doesn't know my name. I never hear him say my name.
Are you fishing for your name?
No, I'm not. It actually, when you do say my name, it makes me feel weird.
Okay, Robbie.
It's because you never, it's kind of like when, I remember when Prince, when he changed his name to that symbol, and he had his girlfriend, I guess, I don't think they were married. They asked, how do you call him? She says, it doesn't matter. I never use his name anyway, so it didn't matter to her, and it made me think of you.
Okay, because you're calling me a real prince?
Okay, we're not going there. Oh my gosh, let's see what's going on. Have you added new soil to your rainbow garden? No, I did not. Once it's set up, I don't add anything until next year unless I'm going to do compost tea or compost in place in a container, like when I layer. Real prince. Okay, have trash can. Let's see, I have a trash can of chicken poo. Very good. What do you have to say about chicken poo?
Yeah,
That the guys that broke my garden, let's see, that the guys that broke my garden this year to spread it. Okay, this say rain has filled it the rest of the way up. You always said with the chicken to break it down a little?
Yeah, break it down a little so it's high in nitrogen, so that's good for leafy greens. A lot of what I grow are tubers, so I don't use wouldn't use a lot of chicken manure for mine.
Let's see, Judy found the large package of giant watermelon seeds. Cool. We have to do the grapes. I keep forgetting. Gary just picked 12 pounds of grapes, and I want to get a quick video of that. I always forget we have grapes. They're just kind of, I'm going to knock my hand off again. They're growing in a place that I planted. I don't even remember what I planted. It was that many years ago. When I first moved here back in '88, I just started buying all kinds of plants. So my persimmon trees I planted got eaten by gophers. My fig trees got eaten by gophers. My vegetable garden used to get eaten by gophers. And then I planted, you don't know how many grape plants there are, do you?
There's at least 2, but one is really productive this year. The other one's struggling.
And there would never be a tag on any of those, would
No,
there? It
not
was
now.
back in the late 80s, early 90s. I have 0. I thought I bought a Thomas, but seedless, but I don't remember. I must have bought a red grape. I don't remember. Whatever I was, who knows? I could have gone to the nursery and they could have had a deal. Hey, no label. You want this for $1? I would have brought that home too. So you did that. You did that with a banana plant. You got a plant without a label.
Without a label.
Let's see. It was a year old when okay, he's got, it's more than a year old. There must be, oh, the compost tea? Can I use it for compost? Okay, so the chicken poo, I didn't read the whole thing if you want to read it. I believe got full of water. It's over a year. It's ready to use?
Yeah, my brother-in-law in Australia used to come over to my...
Journey, we're adorable.
My brother-in-law in Australia used to come over to my dad's house and he'd fill a big drum, like an oil drum sized drum, full of chicken manure and water.
Tell them.
And every now and then he'd come over, he'd stir it with a boat oar and put a lid on it, and it smelled, and then when he knew it was ready, he would put it in the containers and take it back to his house. So my dad's house was on a couple of acres and he lived in town, so he couldn't really do it in town because of his neighbours. It was too, he had a small block, he was too close to his neighbours, and he used it on his tomatoes.
Well, that would be good. So they can use it as a compost tea. It would be good.
Yep.
If you think it's too strong, just dilute it. That's what I would do. If you think it's too strong, add some water.
Try a little bit at a time on a few plants that you may not care that much about, and then just test it. But after a year, it should be well broken down.
Anything you do, you should test. I mean, somebody once said they started this Epsom salt thing. I killed a lot of plants by putting the smallest amount of Epsom salt. We have so many minerals and probably salt, since you find the shells in our soil, that it killed a lot of plants. So I don't use Epsom. I don't use anything anymore. But I thought, wow, Epsom salt is the best thing to use. Yeah, if you want to get rid of your plants. Here. Oh, I love my personality. Let's see, what else? What else do they want? Hiding your eyes. I'm not hiding my eyes. It's sunny. Now we got a cloud going by.
It's actually glary too today.
Melody is waving from Maryland. Oh, she's one of my biggest fans. Let's see. Of hiding your face. I'm not hiding my face. Hiding your faces. Tilt down, please, so we can see. You can't see us? Oh, so we're not getting the same picture. How about that? Is that any better? See, I'm thinking we tried to take a photo and it wasn't giving us a photo. We saw something different. I know what's going on. Oh my goodness. $24.99 super chat from who? I missed that. No, I see Susan. I see 20. I don't know.
You just went past it. Zipped past it.
I zipped past it?
Yep, I think so.
No, I might have missed it earlier. I don't know. Oh, you know, maybe that's a total. I don't know. If I missed it, I will definitely go back and find you later. I said thank you to Susan and MK. I know what's going on. Can you see Gary's glasses and my up to Robbie B? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what they can. I think I know what's going on.
That was the total. That's the total.
That's the total?
Yes.
See, I'm wondering if it is sideways, but we can't see the whole thing.
Johnny Maserati's in.
Oh, say hi to Johnny. You like Johnny. I should tell him something. I'm not going to tell him something. I'll embarrass you, Johnny. I'll embarrass myself. Do I tell Johnny something? No, you like Johnny. I like Johnny. Someday I'll tell you Johnny something. Oh, now he's going to say, wait, let's see. I've used Epsom salt for my plants, and it does work. Yeah, but see, everybody's area is different. Geez, that's a hummingbird. I didn't know what that was. It scared me. It almost like, oh, the feeders may need to be fed or filled, or the ice cream ones. Johnny's laughing. Do you know what you did, Johnny? Yes, we can see you, but it's long way. Oh, I can't fix that. I'm lucky to be on live. You made a comment, Johnny, once, and I shouldn't have let it get to me, and it did. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So I told my granddaughter, she said, don't let that guy tell you anything. So now he's thinking, what did he say? He's thinking. I can hear his wheels turning. Oh, Kathy Brown's got hummingbirds, I think, because of us.
A variety of other birds.
Oh, cool. Johnny's thinking, what did he say? My son is Johnny. See, he got quiet. Johnny's thinking, he's laughing, but he's thinking. Anyone wanting fountain? Best deal she found at Lowell's, 20 feet for $6.
For
Cool.
the tubing, okay.
That's good to know. Lowell, you don't go to Lowell's. Do you go to
Yeah,
Lowell's?
I go to Lowe's.
You should check it out.
And sometimes they also might have a section at Lowe's and even Home Depot where you can buy it by the foot.
Johnny's still thinking. That's good to know. Now, I was going to do a video, and I didn't get to it yet. And I changed it. I took the straw out of that cup, the new one I made, and I put it in the tubing, and it ran exactly the same. I actually started doing the video and said, oh, look, it's going to give me more water. It didn't. They both ran exactly the same. You have no idea, Johnny. Johnny has no idea. Well, I don't know. Do you want me to embarrass you? Tell me yes or no. Was it bad? Well, what do you think? Do you write things bad? He's thinking. Do you want me to say? God, he's thinking. I don't know if it was bad. Oh, look. Idelle. Idela's long. She wants to hear it. It's not that big of a deal. Johnny, wasn't it you that made a comment on one? Should I do this?
I don't know.
Johnny, wasn't it you that made a comment on one of my videos telling me I wasn't wearing a bra? And he put this big funny face with the eyes. Oh my gosh, Susan, thank you. She has hummingbirds because of us. $20 super chat. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Susan. Okay, Johnny's thinking, do I have it wrong, Johnny? Does anyone have a way to keep tomato hornworms? Oh, first of all, you have to go out there and hand pick them if you've got them. You can net the plants with tulle. She's laughing. Idella?
Yep.
How do you say?
I would pronounce it Idella.
Idella. Johnny's thinking now. He's thinking. So, but anyways, birds will bring it in. Oh yes, he remembers. So you know what I did? And I shouldn't have let you get to me. I didn't read your comment. I went out and did a video. I came in and you wrote that, and then I looked at the video, a new video I did in the garden. I went, oh my gosh, I forgot to wear a bra again. I can't put it up because of Johnny. And then my granddaughter came over and said, what the heck, you're gonna let one guy say this? Who cares? I said, well, maybe he's right. And I don't think about it because I'm home. Who's gonna see me in the garden? Nobody's gonna see me. And so I still have that video, and I never posted it because of you. Maybe I'll put it on the membership. I don't even remember what it was. But he does remember, see? And I saw that. It was like, oh my gosh. So now you make me go put on a bra when I don't want to. And not that big. I don't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh. So funny. But then Nissa said, you can't, who cares? That's all right. Johnny, my mother got to me too once, so she says stuff too. Get dressed up. We were going to do a video once in a suit. You were going to put on a suit and tie and everything. My mom says we need to be dressed up. Oh, gosh. Dressed up. I wore a tube top once few years ago, and everybody freaked out. They thought I was naked. My tube top was beige because I picked it up at the thrift store. So I garden braless. Here comes all the braless gardeners. There we go. We should call ourselves the braless gardeners. Oh my gosh, no bra hummingbird found. I think I told that story. You knew the lady's name in San Diego. She used to hand feed hummingbirds. I was at a convention. You were at the convention.
Yep.
You and I weren't together yet, were we?
No.
No. I was at a convention and this lady's a hummingbird rescuer and I know her. And she said, I can't leave him home. I've got hummingbirds with me. I go, at the convention? And she said, yes. She goes, come look. And she pulls down her shirt and inside her bra, she had a bunch of little hummingbirds that she was hand feeding because she had to hand feed them all the time. Oh, I should be looking up there. She had to hand feed them all the time, so she carried them in her bra. So see, it's important to wear a bra in case you have to carry around hummingbirds. Here's another. You've got all the braless gardeners coming up. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm too old to care.
Yeah.
Oh, Gary looks so cool in those shades.
I'm just drinking water.
Those aren't shades.
Oh,
You look so cool in your shades,
yeah,
but now you're wearing,
shades.
he's wearing reading glasses.
Yeah, I'm wearing my reading glasses, but I can put
Oh
my
my
shades
gosh,
over them.
and this is going to get
Yeah,
a kick
no,
out of
this
this.
is-
Oh, Susan's got rid, she changed it. I support non-support. I like that. Very good. Very good. You know, you can hurt your shoulders if you wear a bra and it pulls too much. I know 2 people that have it. It's permanent. They get it in their shoulder and they can't fix it. I didn't even know about that. I just found out about that. This is hilarious. Oh gosh, Journey. Yeah. Well, it was funny because I did a video and then I went back out and did another video. It must have been the next day or something. I can't get to all the comments. I sure try. Where's Gary from? We'll be back at that. And that's when I came in and I finished the video and then I read Johnny's comment and went, everybody's braless now. Susan's braless too. And I went, oh my gosh, I just did the whole blessed video without a bra and I'm going to see another comment for Johnny and the big eyes. And I thought, it wasn't that important anyways. I do have that video somewhere and I never did post it. Okay, you want to know where you're from?
Originally from Australia. I came here 30 years ago.
Did that answer?
So I'm an American citizen.
He's a citizen.
And I've lived in California for 30 years.
And the only thing I regret, I was just too honest at the time, and they said no cameras. No cameras, they said, when he got sworn in, and everybody pulled out their camera, and I didn't have a camera. And they said no cameras on the paperwork when I went with you that day. I was so upset about that. So when we went to Michael Jackson's funeral, or the memorial service, it said no cameras, I brought a camera. So that I did have I brought a throwaway camera in case they took it away, and they didn't take it away. And yes, we went to that. That was amazing. That was sad. So, Gina from Maryland. So what else?
Yeah. I've got a black light that I go around at night for the tomato hornworms. You've got to be careful. Sometimes you make a comment about hornworms, and some of the people that watch the videos like them. So
just praying for us where we are. Right now we don't have any fires, if that's what you're talking about. But we do periodically get hornworms. Yeah, Gary's concerned because somebody really wrote to me, and they might be a subscriber or not. They were really, that's what my husband,
where I was
oh,
from.
And somebody got really, how did we meet? Oh, MK. Didn't you just give MK
Yep,
another,
MK gave us
another super
Yeah.
chat? Going back to hornworms real quick. Yes, I got some people or somebody offended because I tossed a hornworm off the deck, and then I felt really bad. And then I thought, I'm doing gardening easy. I'm not doing how to raise hornworms. Oh, Gina, you're too awesome. Thank you. So if I do offend anybody by tossing hornworms around and letting the Orioles get them, I'm sorry, but I'm into getting people to grow things. Otherwise, you get too many hornworms and you have a problem. There's always going to be some that are going to make it. Don't worry about it. Where did we meet? So happy you're a citizen, Gary. Oh, look, you got the heart and the flag.
Yep.
It's not that exciting where we met. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter.
No,
We met at
It was like
a swap meet.
Swap meet, sort of. Yeah, they set up. People set up booths and.
It was like a swap meet. He came out. He knew who I was. He said hello.
Yeah, we have a mutual.
We have a mutual interest.
Well, a mutual friend in Australia.
And a mutual friend. Yes.
So he told
a few
me,
of them.
Yeah, well, he gave me your phone number and.
You didn't call me.
I never called you.
You never called me.
No.
Look at this. I'm finding out new stuff. I keep looking down here, and I should be looking
yeah,
up there.
he said
That's why I put this piece of paper here, Gary, so that it has a
okay.
smiley face on it.
Yeah, my friend gave me her phone number. When you go to California, call her and look her up, and I never did. But I
He never looked me up.
But I knew what she looked like, and when I
Never
saw
looked-
her at the trade show or whatever,
We don't
swap
really.
meet
We
thing.
do have wedding photos, actually. I was gonna say we don't, but we do have wedding photos. We went to Vegas. So
yeah,
we
to
went. We were.
Vegas.
You know, I don't want to bring anything down, but we were going to get married early in December, and a friend of mine. I don't really like bringing anything down. Is it all right to talk about? You think?
I guess I don't. Yeah.
Okay, a friend of mine got shot in his backyard. And needless to say, I fell apart because we were very, very close friends. So we didn't get married when we were supposed to. And then we decided last minute we're just going to go to Vegas and get married. And we were going to go by ourselves. And my friend said, we didn't even really tell anybody what we were going to do. And I mentioned it to my girlfriend. And she said, well, you're not doing this yourself. And she, with the baby and her husband, I was actually friends with her husband before her, but the two of them, we went to Vegas and we stayed at the Stardust, and we got married in Vegas. But, so we do have wedding pictures. She took pictures. We do have pictures.
got
Yeah,
pictures.
I never really thought about it. Okay, we got so many. Hornworms are horrible. Yeah, but you got to be, and this year for aphids, you get little bush tits around, they will eat all that stuff. And this year with the drought, they're really wiping the insects out pretty good. Let's see, Vegas is fine. We went to the courthouse. No, we went to a little chapel. I should remember
Yeah, we
that.
went-
A little chapel of Amor.
Yeah, we went to the courthouse. Was it the courthouse to get the?
We go to the courthouse to get the
Certificate?
paperwork when we got there. And then we got married in the morning at the little house of, little chapel of, I think it was called Chapel of Amor. I don't think it's there anymore. I think they closed it. Bugs are out of control this year. You need to bring in more birds. People spend way too much money. Oh, tell me about it.
And that's what
20,000, 30,000. I mean, it's like, wow, you can buy a house almost. Well, back then almost. I know. I mean, everybody has to do what they want to do. And to me, it wasn't important to you.
No.
And it wasn't that important to me. We're not big spenders. Neither one of us. So that's a good thing. You want to hear the first gift Gary got me? I remember my kids, their mouth dropped. Was it a box of candy? He bought me the club. That's what the first gift you bought me. Remember that?
Yeah, the steering wheel club.
The steering wheel club. I said to him, I laughed, I thanked him, and I said to him, he didn't have a license, keep that in mind. He was just here still visiting. And I said to him, you just don't want somebody to steal the car while we're out somewhere.
I had a license.
Oh, I don't mean license, but we were driving around in my car all over.
Yeah.
And I said, you just don't want anybody to steal the car while we're out somewhere. That's why. Barbara C. Barbara C. a $10 super chat.
Wow.
Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you, Barbara.
This is totally unexpected from everybody. Thank you. So he bought the club, and that was the first gift. And I think the second gift he bought spontaneous. Unexpected.
The vacuum cleaner?
The vacuum cleaner hose, because the
Oh,
vacuum cleaner
oh,
hose
that's right.
broke, and we went to Sears and you bought me a vacuum cleaner hose. I remember it was a lot of money though. It was $35 or something, and
Yeah.
I thought, oh wow, this guy's a keeper. Oh, he's not a gift giver, but he gives all the time. That's the way he is. Oh, we've got Julie Tripp, and she is a member of the joint. See, she's a member.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you don't offend you by saying you look. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna really do so much younger now than you did earlier years. It looks like you discovered the fountain of youth. No, you're not offending me. I actually go through a lot of my old videos. I actually did that yesterday. Is it hot here today? It's not too bad. And yeah, I have noticed that. Maybe it's from actually getting some green drinks. Oh, I forgot to drink my green drink this morning. Let's see. I want a shark vacuum for my birthday. So no, thank you on that. Now, when you still
Okay,
try.
currently it's 77 degrees.
It's 77 degrees. Anything else you could say? It's a little cloudy. That's why I didn't know earlier if it was smoke, because they said the smoke is coming in.
Yeah, it's partly cloudy.
Oh, I don't want to drop my glasses.
But there is a glare, so...
We do have a glare. It's glary. It's the tea. I haven't made as much tea as I should, but I have been bringing in tea. Yes, I bring in mint and I blend it. I do it differently. I do it easier now. I even make my green drink different. I think I've got a green drink. I keep thinking I'm going to make a new video on that. I got a green drink that you've seen it where I blended up. Ryan, thank you for the $1.99. How cute. How do you say the last name? Because I don't want to butcher the name.
De Monden.
Ah, okay.
I would
Thank
say
you, Ryan.
De Monden.
I do have to make another video because I do make my green drink different than I used to make. I was making it where I blended it up. I use a blender only. I do not have a juicer. And it's thick, which is good. I just drink it down. I learned that as a child from my mother. I'll get into that in a second. And then I started making it different, and it's lighter, and I like it. My mother, she's not watching, so I can talk about it. It doesn't matter. My mother's got this thing that she thinks nobody's ever eating enough. She's still like that to this day, even at her age. She's still like that. And I would come home from school, and she would have this, let me see if I can stretch this out here. I'm going to call it a malt on the table, and I couldn't go out and do my thing until I drank that stupid malt. And she thinks that I didn't see her go and put it in the blender with eggs in it. Like I wasn't getting enough to eat. And I would argue with her, and she'd go, oh, there's no eggs in there. Yes, there is. Raw eggs back then. Ugh. So I would just take that stupid drink because I had things to do. I was in grammar school back then. I would just grab that, drink it down. I could drink a whole glass down in a matter of 10 seconds and then out the door. I had to jump on my bike, especially trash day, and I had to go around to collect trash, to check all the alleys and stuff. Oh, the stuff I did. If people did the stuff I did nowadays, they freak out. But yeah, I mean, it was like, so I learned to drink things like that. I just drink it. You don't drink that way.
No, usually I haven't been doing it, but usually I take some mint leaves, drop it in my coffee cup, add some hot water, and then I sip on it during the day.
I don't know if they can see that. I'm going to try. I don't know why I'm putting glasses on. Let me see it. Yeah, I want to see if they can see that.
Yeah, I don't know if you can even zoom into that. Can you or not?
Where are they? Up on.
All through there.
I don't know if you can see, but there's a whole. They're bouncing around. Those are bush tits. And they're all coming in right now. There's like a couple dozen just came through. I can't hold the camera real straight. They're in the trees, but I don't think you can see them. They're moving around. Those are bush tits.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are going to eat your little, yep, they can see them. Those are the ones that are going to eat the little insects. They're so cute. The male's got black eyes and the female's got these white eyes. She looks mean. And go ahead.
Oh, wait. During the non-breeding season, so they've already bred, they form these small flocks and they swarm in and they clean up a lot of aphids. All of a sudden, they'll just come in and they'll work a plant over. So they're working the pepper tree over because it must have aphids or some sort of small insect on it that they want to eat.
Will they eat any? I don't know if there's pollen in there, on there.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? It is flowering and they might be eating pollen.
Okay,
too.
so they might be getting pollen. I can't tell if there's flowers because I know when it really starts to flowers, it's low with bees. I think they're gone. No, they're in there. They're bouncing around the top. Are you going to see if that nest is still there?
No, I'm going to grab a...
I don't know how to unzoom this. I think the camera's zoomed. I don't even know where he is. There he is. Oh,
The bees are gone.
okay, then we can turn the camera around. Because they're up there. I can still see them. I don't know. I'm trying to get... I can still see them. They're moving around, but not too much. But I saw them come from across the hill.
It's got tiny little flowers.
I'm going to have to
on
turn
it.
it around. I'll turn it around in
Okay.
a second because I can't catch it on the camera. Now I hear the scrub jay. Okay. All right, let's just turn this around. I can't adjust the camera, I
I
think.
don't know whether you can really see it.
The camera's up there. See the little smiley face I put up here? I have never been to Australia.
Yeah, so this is what they might be feeding on.
Okay, I can't do that.
Okay.
Let's see. I made the screen bigger. You made the screen bigger. Can I make the screen smaller? No. I can make the screen bigger, but I can't make it... I think I know what's going on. I think it's sideways, but it's not sideways. It won't let me rotate. The sign's supposed to let me go live. Oh, well. What are you going to do? You are bigger. What did you do? Oh, I didn't do anything. I just... Oh. Okay, now I can't do anything. Let's see. Let me get back. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Sheena Keto Prepared Homestead. She's praying for Australia. What's going on? Oh, you mean the lockdowns?
Lockdowns?
Your sister, she just called. They're okay, right?
Yeah, they're okay.
Okay, picture looks good to him. I'm not going to touch it. The screen looks better. I don't know what he did. Maybe by touching it, it refreshed it a little bit. Your sisters, they're fine?
Yeah, they're fine. My sister and I spoke to my sister and my dad
A few days ago.
Days ago, and they are locked down. So they're in the state of Victoria. They're not in New South Wales, and Sydney's got it really bad, especially with the lockdown. But most of my family's away from the larger cities. Got one sister in Melbourne. Leanne's in Melbourne.
Okay. So all seems to be doing. Let's see. Glad you're doing well. Glad they're doing well. Yeah, because we have been concerned about that. Even here, there's things going on. Just be careful when you go out. There's not much we can do right now. I can do what my daughter does. I don't know how she's done that. She's locked everybody in the house for a year and a half. And they haven't killed each other. No, I didn't say that. No, everybody's fine, actually. Everybody's doing really good, which is amazing, except she's starting to talk about putting the little one back in school. Are they locked down because of fires or COVID? How many dogs do you have? Gary's got a couple healers. I've got a couple Yorkies. Eat good food. Yes, that's absolutely... Oh, one of the hawks. He just landed on the side.
A young red tail.
That's a red tail over there?
Yep. That may have been a gopher or something come to the surface.
But it's still on the ground.
Still
I can't.
on the
If I
ground.
turn the camera around, I can't see it. It's behind that little pine tree. Okay, so I missed that question again. Jolene, I think it said Josephine. Oh, geez. Josephine, hello. I know I've missed people. Again, I think it was. Are they locked down because of? They don't have fires yet, do they?
No, it's
Are you talking about Australia? Or are you talking probably Australia?
Yeah, no, it's because of the COVID.
Thank you, Shampoo 7. see, it will show up on our screen. No, it doesn't. Here. What do you see, but I can't read anything? Here's the problem. It goes black. Yes. I believe, let's see, shampoo. Are you all sideways now? Because I can't tell. They said it's vertical. Okay, let's go back. Because here's the problem. As soon as I turn it, my screen goes, but it's sideways. You are sideways on the other end, on our end. But right now we're up and down, right? Now we're okay. I can see you. We're not sideways now, are we? I have, is your phone on lock screen? Yeah, but it won't let me unlock it. Okay, now we're okay. You're fine. See, okay, here's the thing. I know some of you just came in. There is something wrong with something. And we're not sure yet what it is. I can go live. There's all the bush tits moving around again. I can go live on a desktop without a problem. But when it comes to my phone, wireless, outside, it locks me out and it won't let me go live. So I did a little something to our account and now I can go live, even though YouTube doesn't think we can go live outside and told me to just keep going in the house till they figure it out. But it can't, there's functions on there that won't work. That's the best way of doing it. That's the best way of explaining it. There's functions on there that won't work. So it won't let me turn it. Probably because the stupid camera thinks I'm going to do shorts. And so it locks in. And the hawk just left.
Someone made a comment on both.
On the, it's
Okay.
vertical and taking up the full screen. On the computer, I see vertical in the middle of the screen. And you can't see on your phone?
No, I can't because I'm not logged in on my phone. And
Here, can you hold this? Because
been,
I'm going to see if my phone, and then say hello and talk. Keep talking.
No, I'm not logged.
No, don't. I'm just going to see if I can get on. And
I'm not logged in on my phone.
I can't change the settings anyways, but go ahead.
I'm not logged in on my phone, and I've been watching a lot of news. So when I look for a live, all I get is a dozen news. So I've got all these news services prompting me to watch live, but I can't get into gardening.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I put commercials on. Oh, I see.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Shirley.
Okay, so I can't see any chats going on here, but I can see what's going on. That's what I want to see. Wait a minute. Okay, this is what I want to see. Is the picture right? Oh, that's not going to help, isn't it? I'm waiting to see if the picture's right. So, I don't even think the picture's right. I see what's going on.
That's how you would say it on a computer.
Yeah, but it's not right. It's not what I actually, it's better than it was. Okay. Yeah. They're going to have to fix it is what it is. If worst comes to worst, I will reboot my phone and I will reboot my tablet reluctantly. I already had to reboot one phone and I lost I had these glasses you can wear. I had like a setting on the camera. Well, they don't make that app anymore,
Oh,
so I lost the app.
Go. Now it's
Now you've got, but
prompting
you
me.
can read the chats on there? I can't. Oh.
Yeah, I can read the chats.
Okay, well, I can't on mine, so let me move this. Now I'm going to drop my camera. I'd rather just put it down there. Sorry about that. I'm working on it. Like I said, I did some things to my settings so I could go live, but they don't know that. Let them figure out what I did. So it looks fine on the phone, but the thing is, it's supposed to be horizontal, not this way. They just, Oklahoma, 97. Yeah, we're not hot today. You know, we weren't hot last week, and then the week before we weren't hot, and then we got really hot for a few days. I have to be careful because I like the heat, and I don't know when it's hot. It sounds really weird. My daughter always says I'm weird. But I've always liked the heat. It has nothing to do with anything. Sheena, yes, same here. I just like the heat. So when it's hot, I move more. And I have to be careful and make sure the dogs have the air conditioner and all that on because I like the heat. I painted a house once at 106 degrees. Neighbors came over and said, "You're outside in the sun painting a house." I go, "Yeah, I love it." But the cold, I can't take the cold. And once it hits about 70, no, maybe in the 60s, I'm freezing. Isn't that weird? I've been this way my whole life. Were you going to say something?
No, I can, on my phone now that
I'm vertical. You're vertical on a full screen. I can't do anything about it. Technically, I'm not even supposed to be live. So it's hot, and the lupus doesn't like the sun. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. See, I've always liked the heat personally. I just don't like, I can't take the cold at all. At all. I've never been able to take the cold. And Dee doesn't do winter. I don't do winter. My daughter loves winter. And the kids come over here and they go, "It's so hot here." We don't use air. We don't, just for the dogs. They get a room. There's a couple rooms with a window air conditioner, and that's what they get, and I don't stay in there. If they want to go in there, it's in there. I didn't grow up with air. I was born and raised in the middle of Los Angeles, and we never had air conditioning. Our schools never had air conditioning. We didn't know what that was all about, and I didn't grow up with air. Cold, here from cold Minnesota. Oh my goodness. Okay, so there's other people. So now we know a lot of us don't wear bras and we don't like the cold. There you go, Johnny, if you're still there. We're going to be cold, braless. And now nobody's going to know what we're talking about, so we better not do this. Oh, humidity in Connecticut. And there's Journey to the other side, doesn't like the cold either. It's going really quick. Is it going too quick for you?
well,
I don't do well in the cold, yeah.
this isn't moving, so
Why would, maybe you have to make it move. I don't know how to use your phone. He's got a Google phone. Is it Google or it's Android?
yeah, it's an Google
And
phone,
I
it's
have two
Android.
Apples. And Gary is not logged in on his phone, so we don't know if his phone would go live. But you don't have a good camera like I've got. I pay a lot of money for this phone, and I expect it to do a whole lot more than what I'm getting out of it. Sunshine Country Chickens. She finds this hilarious, funny. The other day you got the chats on there?
Yeah, I've got the chats, but
So what's...
the last one is Sheena's
okay.
keto prepared homestead.
And they've got chickens and ducks. Oh, I had ducks. I like ducks. I had runners. I had little call ducks, little tiny white ducks. We don't have any ducks. Why don't we have ducks? Because then you'd have to take care of them.
Yeah, then I'd have to take care
And
of them.
fence them off and keep the coyotes out. The coyotes hear them. They try to get in. Hi from Mexico? Oh, Jacqueline Dahl is from Mexico. But none of the hummingbirds will use them. I'd say I refresh it every day. Here's the thing. I have thousands of hummingbirds here. It takes one hummingbird to start using it, and then the others will follow. You've got to keep in mind that you put a fountain together, and that's wonderful, but the point is they're already bathing somewhere. So they're creatures of habit, just like we are. So if they're already bathing somewhere, you've got to bring them in, and that's what the whole idea is. Somehow they've got to test it and try it, and maybe some of the other wild birds will try it, like the orioles came in. I've had orioles, I've had grosbeaks, goldfinches, house finches come in to use it, and that will bring in the hummingbirds too. Just hang in, they should. But if you haven't seen any hummingbirds, then they're not going to bathe. And the other thing too is some people put out feeders and they're not feeding. If they're in the area and if they've got a place they're feeding, then that's the problem, is they could be feeding where they're used to feeding. So you got to try to bring them in. Maybe put a flower pot out there with some flowers, something that's going to bring them in. Plant more flowers. Just try to bring them in, and once they see it, they're testers. They're curious birds. They'll test things. I too was born in Michigan and never liked the winters. Let's see, my dad is military, and we settled in Fort Sill area. I live in the boonies.
And Journey to the other side. Do you ever worry about kitty and coyotes? Well, I've got an area where I can walk her outside, and I've got coyote rollers
4 o'clocks are
around it?
good. Go ahead. You have the rollers. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what
Oh, that's it?
that's it.
He built in the front yard where Kitty can go. So you probably can see, yeah, right in the back. See on the top, those are rollers. So if a coyote he built those. So if a coyote comes by, they're on pipes and they roll and they can't get over. You hate the heat. You're not fond of the cold and you hate the heat. That's my daughter hates the heat too. They all hate the heat there, but they live in an air-conditioned house, so. But yeah, we worry and we have to keep an eye on her. That's why she's in the house a lot. MINUDZKI22, hello. I think I already said hello to Sunshine Country. Chickens, I'm trying to see if there's Karen. Hello. Sheena, or say hello. I'm just looking to see if I missed anybody. I am sure I did. There are so many here. Look, we scared Johnny away. Johnny's not here right now. He sure had a lot to say on that other video of mine, didn't he? I like that he remembered. It's every time she loads up a video. Oh, wow. Hello, Joe, Brenda. I don't know. We don't have a moderator. I think I meant to say hello. Okay, she meant to say hello. And, oh, Johnny's still there. He knows we're talking about him. We're talking about Johnny. All right, so we came out here to test the camera and we've been on for what? I know it's doing a minute countdown. 86 minutes? Let's see, yes, there are some awesome, I think she's talking to somebody else, or they're talking farmers markets nearby. Permanent downtown, and there are markets to move into. You can read it. Can you read it?
Lawton.
What about, what?
No, there's some awesome farmers markets nearby, and Lawton is building a permanent building for their market to move into.
I think I'm swinging. I kind of want to swing this. Let's see.
Joe Prent watching from Australia, hugs.
Oh! And then Roxanne, good day, just starting. She's starting her buckets for tea, garden tea. Perfect. Make sure you buy the mint you like. Don't let the strawberry mint fool you. It smells good. It tastes so bad. So my favorite is chocolate mint, peppermint. What's our favorite? We used to use a lot of spearmint. I got tired of spearmint. You got tired of spearmint. You wanted me to make spearmint with lemon verbena and
I didn't get
stevia.
I didn't get tired of it. I just don't have any growing in my garden. Not spearmint. I had it in
Not spearmint. I'm talking about
peppermint.
Oh, wait
No.
a minute.
I like peppermint.
No, spearmint. I have spearmint all over the ground. You don't have spearmint?
No, I took it out. I had it on the ground.
No, we don't sell any produce.
I had it in the ground.
We eat most, give some away, and then the rest gets compost and goes back to soil. Peppermint, yes, I'm with you. Peppermint is good, and chocolate mint is very much like peppermint. It's almost the same. It has a hint of a chocolate flavor, and then I add in some stevia. Middleton, here. Laura, cantaloupes are the best from Michigan. Oh, I didn't grow any cantaloupes. But then you've got your melon. We just ate that last night.
I ate a Kajari melon last night.
That tasted to me, I'm rocking this thing, it didn't set up right. That tasted to me like the Korean melon that I've got.
Yeah, it's more like a honeydew type.
Okay, Max wants to know, what do I do about bullies? I get my bullies. I don't have too many bullies. I have so many feeders that usually the bullies take over one little feeder from the dollar stores. Oh, she lives close to us. She says she lives in Covina. How do you know that's close?
West Covina.
Close to where I was born and raised. Anyways, I have a video up. I gotta change that picture. It's got a horse on it. If you put blinders up, you can solve that problem a lot. It's like a shield. They're only going to be able to fight with what they can see. So you're going to have to separate the feeders. Now, if you have a lot of feeders up like I've got, then it turns out as long as they know that there's plenty of food, well, there's a couple reasons that will work. It's actually more than just that. First of all, if they know there's plenty of food, the fighting will stop, number one. Number two, if you can bring in a whole bunch of hummingbirds, think about it. If you were going to pick a fight with somebody and you and somebody else, that's fine. But if it was you with 30 other people, you wouldn't want to be fighting, right? Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have one bully and 30 others that are peaceful, and then there's nothing they can do. They sit there and they actually look a little pissed off. I've seen them really mad, but they can't do anything. Rancho Cucamonga, shampoo. Oh, we lived in Rancho Cucamonga and Upland in the 80s. And then Sunshine, country chickens used to live in Norco. Norco would have a lot of hummingbirds. Hope you can answer me later when you go through it. Oh, Jolene, you've got something there that I've probably missed 100 times. Oh, I'm so sorry. From ill. Wait a minute, that wasn't the right one. I'm looking for who? Sorry about this. Josephine?
Josephina.
Josephina.
Josephina Gonzalez.
Josephina, you were asking me a question and I can't find it. Boy, when did you ask the question? You know what? You may have to ask it again because I see your hello. Okay. So I see hello. She wants her question answered. Now, if you put a link in there, it will get blocked. So I don't see your question. Judy, I think the only person who has feeders. Okay, she's talking about her hummingbird. She's making a statement. From Illinois.
Illinois.
You got the Illinois. Josephina, you said, right? Oh, there it is. Hope you can answer me later. Well, we don't have a question from you. Okay. Laura, let's see, Stefan from the Garden Grove, originally from Garden Grove, now live in Tennessee. Everybody's leaving. That's what they said. Everybody's leaving. It's so expensive to live here. I would never have been able to buy a house now. Let's see. Max says thank you. Probably somebody else. I can't find Josephina's question. Let's see. Laura grew one kennel. Okay, she's talking about her melons. Do they need certain soil? Grew one cantaloupe melon this year. Compost tea. They're going to need their heavy feeders. They need a lot of water. A lot of people don't realize anything. Think of anything that you're growing that's like a melon or a watermelon. It needs a lot of water, a lot of water. So if it's drawing from the plant and it doesn't have enough water, they just won't make it. So try that, and then also make compost tea and add it in, because no matter how you set up your area, whether it's in the ground or in a tote, if you've got a lot of matter in there and they start pulling and drawing, it's not going to come from anywhere else unless you feed it. So I use compost tea. You went my living with too many rolls and too expensive. That's true. That's true. All you can do is get on the outskirts and have nice neighbors. As far as the too expensive, I can't help you with that. It is. And taxes keep going up. Property taxes are unbelievable. Do you pick tomatoes when they're green or red? I'm being told when they're green. That depends on where they're from. We pick them when they're red. But there are people picking them when they're green depending on the weather, right?
Yeah,
But I pick them when they're red. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you live in a place where you're going to get a frost, you may have to pick them when they're green.
Oh, but she's saying the weather would be wonderful for your health. That's the only reason I am hanging in there as much as I can. I always told Gary, if something ever happened and I had to leave California, I would go to some other state, not sure where, and I would garden in the house. I would manage to be gardening in the house. I would figure it out. But right now, we'll hang in here as long as we can. But if you can, it's always good to get the tomatoes at least starting to turn red, but I wait. If you're dealing with rodents, try tooling them. And if just, I mean, some people pick them green to fry green,
Well, and
fried,
also
green fried tomatoes.
at the end of the season, some people will take the whole plant out, hang it in their garage or somewhere where it's frost free, and it will continue to ripen on the vine.
We just saw that.
Yeah, we did.
We just saw that on a show. Was that Beech Grove?
It might have been Beech Grove.
There is a fabulous show I found on YouTube, and it's from, I can't understand them. They don't speak English.
They speak, well, they speak English with a heavy Scottish accent.
I can't understand them. They have a really heavy Scottish accent. But I think it's called Beech Grove, and it's a TV show, but they've been uploading it on the YouTube, and it's really interesting. But there was a girl, and she was picking green tomatoes for something she was making, and she preferred green over red, and I was half asleep, so I don't remember the whole thing. And Gary, that's right, whatever you said. I say, I battle squash bugs so bad this year, I didn't get a single squash or zucchini. Oh, was that D? I did a video what I would do if I had squash bugs. So try it next year, even if you're doing it different ways. Try a tote with tool. And I can't explain the whole thing right now, and see if it works for you, because I think it would work. You have to realize there is so much here and so hard to go through everything. If you see something, read it. Winter's coming. We don't even have winter until December here for us, till December probably.
Yeah. See, we have resident hummingbirds year round. So yes, if you live in an area where they migrate.
Are you talking to Connie?
Connie?
Okay.
Yeah, if they leave your area, yes, you don't want to, you want to let them follow their natural course and migrate.
Yeah, because they might get stuck there when it's snowing or something, and they won't find enough food because they need more than just nectar. Sheena, the tool works. Where's Mitchell?
Michelle Olson.
Hi, Robbie from. She must be saying hello from somebody else. That's not a place, is it?
No, I think
Okay.
it's a name.
A name. Michelle.
Michelle.
Tell Michelle Olson hello. Say I live across from a farm. I love my neighbors. Can't see them. That's the best neighbors. I shouldn't say that. Oh, I think I've told the story. My mother came here. I bought this place without telling her. She came over here, and the first thing she did was she walked outside and started screaming. Oh my gosh. What did you do? You have no neighbors. I have neighbors. They're just not on top of me. I don't have to listen to them eating breakfast in the morning or screaming at their spouse or whatever. They just aren't on top of me. But my mother lives in the middle of LA, so she likes neighbors. So what are you going to do? I have never liked neighbors on top of one another. Okay, so Dee already got the tool. She's going to be ready for next year. Her first frost is November. Sheena, when's our first frost, if we get it? December or January is usually our coldest months. Oh, you changed your video, your channel name. Okay. So I understand. And that was Southside Carly. Okay. Gray bodies and black legs. Okay, I don't know what that means. Are we still talking about... No, I'm almost...
No, someone asked about a bug.
What kind of bug?
She didn't know.
I have bugs with gray and black legs now. Don't know what they are. I don't know what they are either. How big are they? Depends on how big they are. Those are the best. Yeah, one neighbor. I'm very lucky. I have wonderful neighbors. My neighbor would be way up the hill there, so I can't even see that neighbor. You've seen the house on the other side they're building. That's going to be the closest neighbor. And then behind us, can't see that neighbor. There's only really, maybe there's two neighbors we can see. Cross street.
Yeah.
Jay. Oh, we can't really see him either. That's the best neighbors, when you don't see each other and you wait. It's like Gary comes in. I had a conversation with the neighbor.
Yeah, I spoke.
Oh, are you yelling hi? I think she's yelling hi. Gary said, I had a conversation with the neighbor yesterday. Oh, what's going on? How's his garden? Well, we said hi. You talked by the fence and all you guys have said hello.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
He said that's guy talk. I guess women are different. I don't know. I've posted a lot. Well, I can't find them, Jofina. I'll have to look for them. Let's see. Do your neighbors watch your channel? I'm not going to yell. I can hear them.
Yeah,
um,
some of them do.
well, one knows who we are, and the other one that watches does not. So he comes in, he gives me reports on how his wife is growing in totes because his wife found somebody who grows in totes and covers everything in tulle, and how they got rid of their gophers. But he doesn't know it's me. And I think it's better that way. And that's pretty much it. The other neighbor knows. They know what we do. They're super sweet. Really, yeah. No, we just don't talk about it. I don't know. Even the one we talk to all the time, the professor, he doesn't even know we do videos. I don't think he
No.
gardens anyways. I didn't ask him.
No, not yet. He
Tell
might.
us what made you do or start. We did not start a YouTube channel. Let's get into that. We never planned on a channel. We never was gonna do a channel. I started posting videos on the wood chips that Gary was bringing in so his family could see what he was doing. And they had no interest, I don't think. I don't think they cared. Did they care?
No.
We're still waiting for your brother's videos on his yabbies. So anyways, I think that you had, your sister-in-law was watching.
Yeah,
Jenny.
my sister-in-law was.
And that was the only,
Yeah,
oh,
but
and
actually,
Belinda watched
you
too.
know what? There are some of them are watching, but not a lot of them.
Two of them. Your dad
know,
watches you now,
my
but it
dad?
was never anything.
Okay.
And I just started posting videos mainly for myself. Boy, do I wish I had done more videos than I did. And I started posting videos so I would be able to go back. Instead of looking on the computer, I could go back and look at how the gardens, once I started gardening, how it was going to change. And that's how it all came about. It was never anything planned. It was all of a sudden YouTube contacted us and told us that, whoa, your channel's doing really good, and sent us this thing. It's like, what? I didn't even know what it was. The first 3 emails they sent me, I basically trashed them because I thought it was spam. And it wasn't spam. They were just contacting us to let us know we were doing good. And that was a few years ago. I'm not sure what it might, okay, they might be talking among themselves, which is good. You are awesome. I have learned so much.
They're trying to figure out what sort of bug Hugh's looking.
Is it a big bug? Is it a little bug? Oh, we have stink bugs, but our stink bugs are different than Laura's probably. Ours are about that big and they're black and they look like a roach. And they just walk around real slow, and I don't mind them at all. And they do their thing, and they eat.
Yeah, they're actually. I know the first name is common something, and they're actually a predatory. What do you call them?
Predatory type bug?
Yeah, they're a predator.
Okay, the insect that she's asking about is small.
Yeah.
It's a small one. Oh. Just our neighborhood. Let's see. Okay, so they're a small bug. Thank you, Krista. Let's see. You guys are funny. Are we funny? Gary's not funny. Gary's quiet. You're very quiet.
Yeah. Well.
He's very quiet. Let's see, tell us what made you, okay, so I did that. So it never was planned, and then it was just fun. I mean, look at the last video, the very first videos. I think I put one up in 2016 or 17. It's like, hi all. I don't even talk that way. This is the way I talk. I'm hyper and I talk like this. But it was like, hi all, this is my squash plant. Oh, look, it's green. I don't know. But it was mainly, like I said, it was for myself. Loofahs. We don't grow any loofahs. He's quiet till you take his ice cream. Ha ha ha. That's funny. I don't think you don't really actually yell.
Now that's the video.
I
Your
know she's
video,
talking about
yeah.
the video. You want to know when I have to get him to do something? Gary, I want to put this little thing in here. Can you yell? Okay, I turn it on. Robbie, that's not what I want you. Can you yell? Okay. Robbie, this is what I get. Can you scream? You know how long it takes me?
Yeah. Well,
I know you don't come out of yellers, but I come out of yellers.
Well, the thing is, in my school, it was an all-boys school until an all-boys school until 11th grade, and we didn't have drama. We had drama for an hour, and what we did was sit there and complain about everything.
I don't think so, Johnny. Go ahead. He wants you to sing a song. I did take drama in junior high school. I had a good drama teacher. I never liked drama. Oh, don't get me going on that. I don't even know what to say on that. I am very shy. Let's just say I could never go in front of the classroom. I would do anything to get out of it. I don't know what else to say on that. I had a fight with my English teacher. Let's see, that was I think it was junior high. And she made me do a report, and I didn't want to do it. It was on women's suffrage. And she threatened I remember she was Mrs. Faulkner, and we were friends actually. We're almost on first name basis. And she made me do it, and I didn't want to, and I did it. And I remember I was really pissed. I got up front, I did it without any notes, because I can't do notes. I can't have something in front of me. I would just go up there and do it. I went up there and did it. After that, she promised me I would never have to do another thing again on live or up front. And I sat down, I was really mad. She goes, you know you just got an A. I said, don't you dare ask me to do anything again. So that was that. I just can't do it. But I'm really bad at that. Tell Gary to sing a song. And we already went through that. I don't know what that's all about. My husband's very quiet, and I'm a yapper. Yeah, Sheena, the thing is, I come out of a very, I'm going to say a loud family, but my dad is quiet. My dad's always been quiet. My mom will yell. Oh my gosh, she's a yeller. I'm loud. My sister's loud, and my brother's loud. We're all loud. My daughter, Deborah's loud. Anissa is not. Anissa is not. Probably because her dad is quiet. He's a very quiet person. See? Journey is, I'm a yeller. And Gary comes out of a family that is very quiet. And if I ever yell, and Gary says, why are you yelling? You knew me almost, a year and a half before we got married. So don't blame me that you suddenly, you're yelling. So you would know me before. You've always been quiet, and I've always been loud.
Yeah, my family, I come from a quiet family, so.
Yeah, I met your sisters. Your two sisters came out, and they were very quiet. I will admit that.
And you met my brother.
Your brother.
One of my brothers.
One of your brothers.
And
now, his wife is loud. I shouldn't say that. Jenny's loud.
Yeah.
Jenny's very much like me. And so and they'd get along great. Fantastic. So that's just the way everybody's brought up differently. Let's see if there's anything else. Yes, this is no joke. So Nikki didn't like doing presentations. I didn't like doing, I used to do things that I could be paid a lot of money to do a presentation, and I declined it. So I don't do presentations. So, we compliment each other. Yeah, could you imagine if we were both loud? There'd be a lot of screaming going on. Oh, thank you. Spring ham. Spring ham? Oh, that's what it says, spring ham, precious lady. No, I'm just actually shy, but this has been, I think this is just different, so I feel good with it. I feel good with everybody, and maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm very comfortable with this.
Sing waltzing Matilda.
What is this? The singing? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they're doing. No, Johnny doesn't get that because he told me to wear a bra. So let's see. I wish I had the gift of gab. Oh. Yeah, like when I was in school, this is the way I was. And I remember I've had a teacher used to say to me, "Do you breathe?" "No, I don't have time." "Don't you take a breath? Can't you slow down?" "No." You know, I think because they do want you to sing Waltzing Matilda. Opposites attract. We are very much. No, we're not really opposites, are we?
No, just in verbalizing, I guess.
You're quiet and I'm loud. There's no doubt about that. But when it comes to like spending money, we're both the same on that. We both buy things we need more than we want.
Our hobbies are pretty much in common.
The hobbies are in common. Our interests are in common. Gary is smirking in the background when you said you don't breathe. I don't. It could be too. I may not have been that way when I was little, but when my sister came along, I probably had to talk faster to get my point across, and I do that. Sometimes I think I'm going to run out of time, so I want to get it out there really quick, so I want to say what I have to say. And the other thing is sometimes I'm afraid I'm going to forget. I think my brain works faster actually than my mouth, believe it or not. So that's why I've noticed even in videos, I'll be thinking of something and I may not get the whole thing out and I'm on to the next subject. That drives him crazy because he'll say, "You're not even done with the last," but I've already gone on to the next thing. Debbie, Hediger says, "Hi." Editor, you're better at this than me. What favorite movie do you have in common? I don't think we have a favorite movie, like a movie. I don't even know what movie. You know, for years it was Gone with the Wind, and then but I don't know. What's my favorite movie
That we have in common.
that we have in common?
I don't know.
You don't even watch TV.
No, I don't watch TV,
And you don't go. You took me to some movie before we were married. I couldn't understand that one either. You wanted to go see it so bad.
Yeah, because it was an Irish movie. So
God, I can't understand that. If they're all telling Gary to sing, you don't sing. Do you sing?
no.
I haven't heard him sing, so I don't sing. It's Gur. So it's
Gur.
Hedger. Hedi. Hediger. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to put that together. I'm going to probably do more cooking in the winter when it gets dark at 5 o'clock. That's when we have a sheriff sitting up there and he thinks we're sitting and talking to ourselves. I'm probably going to do more cooking when I have less hours in the garden and I don't have to water and stuff. Do your hummingbirds stay there? No. The hummingbirds here, we have hummingbirds all year and we seem to even have more hummingbirds in the winter than we do even in the summer because they do stay here. I guess some will go further south, but we do have a lot that stay here.
Yeah, some migrate through. We have some year residents and some that migrate stay here too. So it's a combination of three things, I would say.
You go to have dinner because I'm going to go make dinner too. I'm going to make fried chicken. I was going to make pizza, but I'm going to do the fried chicken because what I do is I already sliced it up and it's ready from yesterday, so it'll be nice and dry. So I just have to bread it and fry it, and I'll do the eggplant that you picked. Don't forget where you put it.
Yeah.
So I think, our 15 minutes has turned into 113 minutes. I want to get this right. Okay. Do you have grumpy neighbors? Complain about the hummingbirds. Also, have you ever had to bury one? I haven't had to bury a hummingbird. if that's what you're talking about. They're so small, to be honest. If they fell in the bushes here, you wouldn't find them, I don't think. And things happen. Keep that in mind. There's not much we can do. Are you trying to read?
Yeah, well, no, our neighbours actually like birds. So
Oh, grumpy neighbors about the hummingbirds? Oh, no. Complain? Oh, no, 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 no. My neighbor gets so excited. She's got a beautiful, beautiful water fountain that her husband built in the yard, and it goes down the hillside. It's absolutely gorgeous. And she's so excited when the hummingbirds come in and take a bath. They want hummingbirds. She doesn't have any hummingbird feeders up. So that's the only thing she needs, and she'd have more, but then she'd take mine. I'm kidding. But she really doesn't have any feeders up. But they do go to her pond across the hill because she's got a beautiful water feature. And then they had the acorn woodpecker go into their fountain the other day too. So no, nobody complains about hummingbirds. I don't know what there would be to complain about. Oh, so salt. Oh, no, it fades right away when I touch it. Salt and, how would you say that? Salt. You touch it and then it does things. I don't have glasses. Now I'm getting tired. Salt. Aaron Sway?
Ann
Sway. Thank you. Salt. Oh, there it is. That's nice. Salt. Aaron Sway. Aaron Sway.
Salt and Aaron Sway.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Aaron Sway.
Let's see.
Phonetically.
Zucchini mock apple pie. Karen. No, I haven't done that. I put zucchini in everything, but I haven't put it in an apple pie or done anything. You have?
No, but I'm thinking of the texture. If you didn't overcook it, it would have the texture of an apple.
But what about the sweetness? Unless you mixed in apples.
Add something to sweeten it.
You can use that for anything. It would take over.
But like zucchini will take on other flavors.
Sherry's having salmon, egg noodles, tomatoes, and carrots. Yum. Let's see. So glad I got to say hi. That was Debbie. That's a mockingbird here. It's in the bush here. See, are you feeling the pressure to sing here? What is it? See, my late husband was a quiet man. I'm like Robbie. We were married 44 years. Joe, Prent. Wow.
Right.
You know, I think that's the best. Can you imagine if we were both quiet or both loud? That'd be really loud. Really, really loud. So let's see. Emmy Miller, do you have a zucchini pickle recipe? I believe I've got that up already. Yes. I haven't made any this year. Thank you for sharing the tips and time. That's spring ham. Looking forward. See if okay, it's just making a comment. Thank you. Google it. Okay. Add applesauce. Oh, that would be perfect to the pie. You can add anything. Gosh, it would take over. Zucchini is so cool as long as it's not hybridized with something. If the zucchini crosses, my daughter sent me a picture of something she's growing and I think it's a cross, then it might pick up a pumpkin flavor. And if you like pumpkin, that's good. And if you don't like pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm thinking you wouldn't have to bake it for very long.
Probably not. It will bake up real quick. After watching for about 3. None work, no tubing with them. Can I send you pictures? I was so excited putting them together. Oh, geez. And after watching your videos, bought 3, but none worked. Not sure what you bought. I hope you didn't buy the flat ones.
They don't come with the tubing.
No, they don't come with the tubing, but that's why I did the one with the straw, and the straw will work. You can go to any of the 99-cent store, dollar stores, Walmart, Target, and for about $1, you get those cups with the straw, and they work. And I made one yesterday with the tubing in it that I bought, and they both work identical. I have not tried. Well, we've made the noodles out of the zucchini before. Yeah, we have done that. That is good. No, the solar fountains don't come with the tubing. I buy my tubing, I used to get it at the tropical fish store, and it was $1 a foot. 99 cents a foot. And now I get it on eBay. There's somebody, it's for beer or something, and some sort of for food. And that's where I get the tubing, and it's cheap. It's really cheap. But you can use an oversized straw, like a jumbo straw. I will Google the recipe and check it out. Lemon juice, there's a recipe for it. And then Journey to the other side said you can get the tubing. That's right, at Home Depot. And it's cheap. Really, it's worth it getting the tubing. Take the part with you that the tubing's going to go on, so you know what you're buying. And the part, make sure you mark it so you know, because one part goes in the pump and one part will go on the tubing. If you buy it the opposite, you can fix it, but if you buy it the opposite, the hardware store, Debbie got it at the hardware store, they have tubing. Just bring the part, make sure you mark the top, the part that the tubing goes on, because there's a part on some of them, it's about that big, and one side is small and one side is big, and sometimes it's not the small that goes in, so you have to check it, and then just make sure it fits. If the tubing is a little bit too big, you can take some masking tape, wrap it on the part, and then slide the tubing on, and it stays. If the tubing is a little too small, you can take a hot glue gun and get in there, and I've got a video on that, and stretch it a little bit. Lowe's and Home Depots carry the tubing as well. That's what Frank said. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Southside Carly said, should I say it will take, should have said, I'll take a quiet husband over a loud one any day. That I am with you on that. So I don't think you're loud at all. You're very quiet.
Yep.
Half the time I don't even know where you are. I should spend more time in your garden. Venice Olson, we've convinced them to switch to containers. My neighbors switched to containers, and they don't even know. Venus?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Venus. They don't even know it's me that switched them. They told me all about it. They were so excited. The husband, the wife knows, but she doesn't. She's never said anything to me, so I don't know. All right. I'm going to go fill hummingbird feeders. I'm going to go check some stuff in the garden, only male flowers. Make some compost tea and feed the plant. A lot of people have come back to tell me that the compost tea with any leaves, it can even be squash leaves. I like using anything like kale or collard. Soak them in a bucket, whatever amount of water you want, and then take that water and water the plant, and a lot of times they'll force it into producing female flowers, because think about it, the female flower takes more power to grow because it's got that fruit on it. So you want to boost that plant a little bit so it will produce some female flowers. Okay, so Joe Prent, thank you. Thank you for all the super chats. We're going to go get some stuff done, and I'll try this again and see if we can get it the other way. At least I got it this far. I just hope YouTube doesn't contact me and saying, oh, look, you went live, you fixed it. No, I didn't fix it. They need to fix it. So DNL, welcome home. Thank you. I'm going to sign off and have a good night. It's not night yet, is it?
No, it's 4:30.
Oh, wow. Okay, 4:30 already. These live chats are fun. We should come out in the morning, have coffee out here and do a live chat.
Yeah.
Then this is before we start our day, and he does his thing, and I do mine.
I have a little bit more energy in the morning. I'm a morning person. I'm kind of worn out now.
He is a morning person. I can stay up all night. I stay up way into the night, and he likes to you go to sleep early. That's like my dad. And that runs in my family too. My dad will go to sleep at 9, 10 o'clock at night, and my mother will still be up at 1 o'clock in the morning, and my sister's the same way, I'm the same way, and my brother's the same way, my daughter's the same way. So it runs in our family, and my brother's kids are the same way. Shoot, I didn't realize you did live. Johnny, that is Johnny?
That's Johnny Maserati.
Yeah,
yep.
But he changed his picture. He put Oprah on there. Okay, Johnny, you're forgiven for the bra incident. Thank you, Johnny. All right, so we're going to go get some stuff done, go in the house, and go make dinner. And Joe Prent, P-R-E-N-T, is not a morning person. Not a morning person? I'm definitely not a morning I'm a morning person. I'm good in the morning. You're good in the morning.
Yeah, I get up. I go to bed at 10, but I get up at 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm okay. I usually can't go to sleep early. I'm awake. Let's see. All right, so I think we're gonna thank you, Johnny. Thank you, everybody. And we're gonna go get some stuff done. We're gonna sign off and try this again and see if I can ever get this thing turned the way I want. I'm working on it. Thank you, everybody. Really, this was a lot of fun. And I told him, give me 15 minutes. We'll come out and, well, next time I will ask you how to grow purple tree colors from cuttings. You have to get cuttings on them. Okay, I'm going to end it. I know I miss people and I'm so sorry. I know that because there's so many. Okay, how do you say that?
Clineratex. Yeah.
And then I didn't say hi to. It looks like S. Popat.
Yeah, she's a regular.
Popat?
No.
Klein. Okay.
Klein.
Nikki, Gina. Oh my gosh. Yaya Orchid.
Orchid. Yep.
And okay, so we're gonna go. Say goodbye.
Okay.
See, your 15 minutes turned into, oh no. All right, bye everybody. Have a wonderful evening and morning if you're in Australia. And I guess that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
So we'll try to get this right. But now I know that dragon fruit one when I was sideways was the phone. Bye-bye, Connie. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for all the super chats.
Bye.